And there we are, man. We go. You hit the little button on the stylus. We're live, man.
Does it have a battery inside?
No, it like charges from the phone. Like when you put it in the, yeah.
So it has like a negative and positive connection on it.
And for whatever reason, this thing clicks too. Like it clicks in, clicks out. I don't know what it does.
It doesn't stop the recording?
No, it's still recording. So here we are, Thursday night beer review. Forgive the weird angle just a little bit. We're down in the basement. We're gonna knock out this beer review and then maybe knock out some jams. As you can see, I got my homie Juan Cordero, the one and only, from
Brews and Views 1.1,
sitting in with me tonight. Mr. Classic is out. He's having some allergies. He's probably like hopped up on scissor or Benadryl or one of those things, so he's at home.
Claritin.
Yeah, Claritin. I heard you got some Zantac. Is that what that's for?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's an allergy thing. But real quick, Thursday night beer review. We're gonna bring this to you real quick. And the brew that we have tonight is from Brewdog. It's called Pulp Patriot Blueberry, and it is a blueberry milkshake IPA. Now, if I understand correctly, this is new because I have never ever seen this before, and I've been to Brewdog. That's where this shirt came from, where it says beer is an art, but art is also art. And if you've never been to the Brewdog facility, it is amazing. It's in Columbus, Ohio. There are only 2 so far on the planet, soon to open a 3rd one. So the first one is in Scotland. The second one is in Columbus, Ohio, with a hotel attached. You'll have to go to the website for all the details, but let me give you one phrase. Taps in the room. That's what they're doing there. They're doing big things. Beautiful facility. And then the new one that's going to open down in Australia. So Brewdog is really working to make itself a global network. And I think they make a great beer, and we're going to review one tonight. So without further ado, let's pour it up, man. We'll talk about a little bit of ABV. So with the Milkshake IPA, typically I feel like the difference is the lactose sugar as opposed to corn sugar, right? Kind of changes the texture. Milkshake, that's why they call it the milkshake, is because it's a little more dense. And this particular beer is 9.5%. So I don't know, should I chug it? Probably not. Man, this is one of those beers that is probably going to set heavy. It's going to be a one-off, maybe 2. And I feel like on this particular beer, just a dab will do you. I'm really looking forward to trying to decipher how much blueberry is in here, and I wonder if the blueberry flavor sticks because of the milkshake effect of this IPA. You see Juan's having a little bit of technical difficulty over here, so he's gonna get a little bit of foam, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of this. Check out that color right there, man. Yeah, you can see that behind Mario, right? Dig that. All right, so if Juan is done messing around with all his foam, let's do this, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
If I could do a Scottish accent, I would do that right now, but I cannot. I just can't do it.
Just can't do it.
Yeah. Juan, thoughts from Brews and Views 1.1?
All right, thoughts from Brews and Views 1.1. So I've tried this beer once before, and I didn't give it a huge head taste on it because I got a lot of head on it right now. And when I tasted the first time, I immediately asked Brandon. It's like, you know what? All these different types of beers that say they're milkshake, IPA, milkshake, whatever. Tell me the reason why they call it milkshake and what is the taste that I'm supposed to get. The first time around, I didn't really get a milkshake taste to it. And then when he described it to me, then I was like, okay, I get it, I tasted a little bit. But now that I poured it with a bunch of head,
now that we're sober, we're drinking it.
No. But what I would say, now that I poured it with a bunch of head and I just drank just the foam on top, the head on top, and drank it, it tasted like a milkshake.
Right.
It tasted like a milkshake. So I wonder, like, you don't get it just like drinking it like that. I didn't get it, the milkshakeness, like the creamy milkshake, you know, where you like they give you this big ass fucking milkshake in a little ass straw. And you like, that vein pops out of your neck.
Right.
That's what I felt like. I felt like I was drinking a milkshake at that moment. But yeah, I actually like this beer even more now. I'm gonna pour it with heavy head next time.
Ew.
So I get that little milkshake taste.
And okay, so my next question is, what do you think about the flavor? How well does that flavor sit, and how much different do you think it would be if it was a blueberry IPA or just a blueberry ale instead of a blueberry milkshake IPA?
If it was just a blueberry ale, I think the taste of the fruit will come out more prominent. I think the thickness of the milkshakeness that they're trying to achieve, which they do in the foam, I feel I get in the head, I taste that. But I don't really taste too much blueberry. Maybe I don't have good taste buds for blueberries, but I don't really get a lot of blueberry taste out of this. I could be wrong. I mean, I did shave my nose hair so I can smell a little better now. So
now you can't taste shit.
Now I can't taste shit. So maybe I can smell different. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I absolutely like this beer. The darker they go, I've already said this before many times. The darker they go, the better, to me, I feel like, because I'm a porter and stout guy, anything that goes darker than this, I'm going to fucking love, but my belly doesn't.
So I understand what you're saying. Probably some of the more prominent beers that Brewdog has released, probably their number one is the Elvis Juice. And Elvis Juice is highly sought after. It's very popular. Probably the second most is the Clockwork Tangerine, which is the Tangerine IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious,
yeah,
right?
That is really good.
And I think if there's one thing that Brewdog is known for, they're known for nailing whatever taste that they're trying to achieve. So I'm going to differ with you just a little bit on this one, and I'm going to say that the blueberry is very prominent. The blueberry sets well, and that this beer holds flavor well. I think in comparison to a lot of the fruit flavored things that we drink, we've recently reviewed Samuel Smith's Organic Fruit Ale, both apricot and strawberry. We were going to do Strawberry Magic tonight, but Mr. Classic is out, so we'll wait for him to do that one. But anything that we've done with like a lot of flavor, or even apricot-y hottie, man, had that flavor that just kind of popped. The flavor was at the forefront. With this particular beer, I believe that the texture is at the forefront, the flavor sets in the back, and it really just kind of flows really smooth in its delivery. So I would say, as far as flavor goes and as far as blueberry goes, I feel like they nailed it, because that's what I expected in my head before I took this drink. Let me take another one just to make sure.
I don't necessarily give I don't know. I guess I'm tasting more blueberries now that I'm drinking it more. But like you said, it's not the pinpoint taste that they're trying to get out, even though it's like pulp.
Yeah,
blueberry.
It's blueberry for sure. Make no mistake. But I think the texture is the sell of this beer.
Yeah, I'm getting it more now. I don't know. It's hard for me to like find taste in those, because I guess I'm always looking for stouts and porters and stuff like that, and the rich flavor that it has. I guess that's why, because porters and stouts are like my thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nope. Just go. Keep going with your sentence.
Where's I at? I think it's because it's not a stout, and for me, porters and stouts, carry a flavor more. It has more of a robust flavor. Right. So if they add something to it, like a fruit or something, a chocolate, it's gonna taste very chocolatey, very fruity. It's gonna have a hint of those because of the ABV being so high. 1 or 2 would do you. So you don't need as much. And like I said, 1 or 2 would do you, and you're fine. I'm ready to take a nap, or watch a movie, or do a puzzle, or do whatever it is.
Or take a nap. Heavy beer equals nap time. So, I mean, if you had to rate it, go ahead on a scale of 1 to 5.
I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put it up there like 4 or 5. I'm gonna do like a 4 or 5. At first, if you would have asked me to review this, give it a review like a 1 through 5, I'd probably would have gave it a 3. But now that I'm drinking it again, probably because I didn't have too many shots beforehand.
We do those here.
We do those. I am getting the milkshake texture, and I am tasting the blueberries out of it. I will definitely drink this one again for sure, 4 or 5, absolutely. But I think they could have done a little bit better with the blueberry taste. Even though he says this is very prominent, I think they could have like made it more like make it pop a little more.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna agree with Juan on this one. I'm gonna, as far as the score goes, and I'm gonna give it a 4.5 as well. Like I said, man, the texture is really kind of what got me. The blueberry flavor was kind of an after effect. It was the prize that you get for drinking this smooth textured beer. Was this not overbearing, not overpowering, but yet still noticeable blueberry flavor that just kind of blends well and kind of sits. So, as we always do about this time, on every Thursday night, whether we're here or not, in true gladiator fashion, 3, 2. Oh, we're not dip, you dip, we dip, right? All right, man. So, anything else to add?
No, nothing.
That's it. This is your Thursday night beer review. Brewdog, you make an excellent beer. Guys, get out and try the Pulp Patriot Blueberry beer. Try saying that 5 times fast. We're about to get our jizzams on. And check out Brewdog's website, man. Check out 3 Crafty Bastards. You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on YouTube. We're always doing beer reviews, blah, blah, blah. Spotify, we're on Spotify on Monday nights at 7. Mr. Producer over here is helping out 3 Crafty Bastards. So check out Juan, Brews and Views 1.1. John Smith on Facebook, in case you needed to know what that alias was. We might as well call him Bond. You should have gone with Bond.
Yeah.
B. Smith, we out.